This is the story of a son who was ashamed of his mother, until the day he discovered a secret that would change his life forever. Every morning at 5:30, Maria Santos woke up in the small two-room apartment on the outskirts of the city. Her calloused hands began the ritual that had repeated for 15 years, preparing lunchboxes to sell at the medical school gate. While the city still slept, she was already up, cutting vegetables, seasoning meat, cooking rice. Each lunchbox was made with love, and with a purpose no one imagined. In the same house, still sleeping, was Raphael. Her son. The medical student who would soon become a doctor. But Raphael kept a shameful secret: he was ashamed of his own mother. Raphael always woke up at 7 in the morning. He had breakfast quickly and left before his mother returned from the market. He didn't want to meet her. Didn't want to hear her stories about customers. Didn't want to be reminded of where he came from. At school, Raphael was popular. Excellent grades, promising future, girlfriend from a rich family. Emily was the daughter of an important businessman, and Raphael knew he needed to keep up appearances. But every day at noon, the worst moment of his day happened. Maria appeared at the school gate with her lunchbox cart. Fresh lunchboxes. Made with love, she called out with her sweet, tired voice. Raphael saw everything from afar. Saw colleagues buying. Saw some making fun. Saw his mother smiling at everyone, offering that food she woke up at 5 in the morning to make. And he pretended he didn't know her. One day, Emily asked, "Rafa, who is that lady who sells lunchboxes there? She always looks at you with such affection." Raphael felt his heart race. Cold sweat. Shame rising up his neck. "I don't know. Must be some vendor who confuses the students." Emily accepted the answer. But something inside Raphael hurt at that moment. A different kind of pain. A pain he quickly pushed to the back of his consciousness. Meanwhile, Maria returned home every afternoon. Counted the money carefully. Separated every cent, kept it in a shoebox under the bed. She had a plan. A plan no one knew about. Not even Raphael. But this secret was about to be revealed, in a way no one expected. It was a regular Thursday in October. Raphael was in the school cafeteria with Emily and a group of friends. Everyone was laughing, talking about plans after graduation, which would happen in a month. Suddenly, the cafeteria door opened. Maria entered with a bag in her hands. Her face showed concern. "Son! Son!" she called, searching with her eyes. Silence fell over the cafeteria like a heavy stone. Everyone looked. Everyone saw. Raphael felt his blood freeze. His hands trembled. Emily looked at him with a confused expression. "Son," she whispered. Maria approached, relieved to find him. "Raphael, you forgot your hospital ID. The internship starts in half an hour, I ran here to bring it." She smiled. That tired and loving smile of someone who ran miles to save their son from a problem. But Raphael didn't smile back. He took the ID from his mother's hand. Without looking into her eyes. Without thanking her. "Okay. You can go now." 6 words. 6 words that cut Maria's heart like a blade. She blinked a few times, trying to hold back tears. Looked around. Saw the judgmental looks from his colleagues. Saw the shame stamped on her own son's face. "Sorry, son. Sorry for interrupting," she whispered. And she left. Slowly. With her head down. Carrying not just the empty bag, but the weight of rejection from the son she loved more than her own life. In the cafeteria, an uncomfortable silence hung in the air. Raphael's friends didn't know what to say. Emily looked at him with a mixture of confusion and disappointment. "Rafa, that's your mother?" "Yes," he replied, dryly, avoiding everyone's eyes. And you treated her like that? Raphael didn't answer. He grabbed his backpack and left the cafeteria, leaving behind not just his friends, but a piece of his own humanity. But what Raphael didn't see, was what happened after his mother left that cafeteria. Outside, leaning against the school wall, Maria cried. She cried in silence. She cried the pain that only a rejected mother can feel. But even so, even with a broken heart, she dried her tears, straightened her clothes, and went straight to the bus stop. Because the next day, she would need to wake up at 5:30 again. Because she had lunchboxes to make. Because she had a son to support. Because a mother's love never gives up. 3 weeks passed since that day. Raphael and his mother barely spoke. She continued waking up early, making lunchboxes, selling at the school gate. He continued pretending she didn't exist. But something was about to change. It was a Tuesday. Raphael was at the hospital doing his surgery internship, under the supervision of Dr. Henry Morgan, one of the most respected surgeons in the country. Dr. Morgan was known for his technical excellence, and for his ability to see beyond what others saw. In the middle of a surgery, while teaching the students, Dr. Morgan asked, "Raphael, do you eat those lunchboxes from that lady at the school gate?" Raphael became tense. Where was the professor going with this? "No, Professor. I've never eaten them." Dr. Morgan continued operating, his movements precise and calm. "I do. Every week. It's the best food I've ever tasted. Not because of the technique, but because of the love in it." The other students looked curious. Raphael remained silent. "You know, Raphael. I've known that woman for years. She told me an interesting story once." Raphael's heart began to beat faster. "She told me she sells lunchboxes to pay for her son's tuition. A son studying medicine. A son she loves more than anything in life." Raphael felt the ground disappear beneath his feet. Dr. Morgan stopped what he was doing. Looked directly at Raphael. "She also told me she has a disease. A serious disease. But she can't treat it now because she needs every cent to ensure her son graduates. You know what impresses me most, Raphael? It's that even sick, even tired, even being invisible to her own son, she wakes up every day at 5:30 in the morning. Out of love." Raphael's hands began to tremble. Tears wanted to come out, but he fought to hold them back. "You're an excellent student, Raphael. Your grades are impeccable. Your technique is promising. But let me tell you something. A doctor without compassion is just a technician. And compassion starts at home. It starts with those who love us unconditionally." The surgery ended. Raphael left the operating room like a zombie. His legs barely supported him. Disease. His mother was sick. And he was ashamed of her. At that moment, Raphael made a decision. He needed to know the truth. The whole truth. Raphael left the hospital running. His heart was beating hard. Fear. Guilt. Regret. All at once. He took the bus to his mother's house. It was 7 in the evening. She should be there. When he arrived, he found the door unlocked. He entered. "Mom. Mom." Silence. He searched the house. Living room, kitchen, until he saw the bedroom door ajar. Maria was lying on the bed. Pale. Sweating. Trembling. "Mom." Raphael ran to her. She slowly opened her eyes. When she saw her son, she tried to smile. "Son, you came." "Mom, what's happening? Why didn't you tell me you were sick?" Maria tried to sit up, but had no strength. "I didn't want you to worry, son. You need to focus on your studies. There's so little time left until you graduate. What disease is this? Tears began to roll down Maria's face. It's my heart, son. The doctor said I need surgery. But I don't have money for it right now. And why didn't you use the money you have saved? Maria looked at her son with so much love it was almost unbearable. Because that money is for your graduation, son. Raphael felt like he'd been punched in the stomach. What? I know you're ashamed of me, Raphael. I know. I see you hiding, pretending you don't know me. The words came out slowly, each one weighing tons. But I don't mind, son. I don't mind because I know you had a difficult life. Lost your father early. Grew up without the things other boys had. I just wanted that on your graduation day, you could have a beautiful party. Could invite your friends. Could take pictures in that white coat without worrying about anything. I saved every cent from the lunchboxes these 5 years. It's $15,000, son. It's all in the shoebox under my bed. It's yours. It's for you to shine on your day. Raphael couldn't hold it anymore. The tears exploded. He fell to his knees beside his mother's bed. Mom, forgive me. Forgive me, Mom. He took her calloused hands and kissed them. Those hands that cooked since 5 in the morning. Those hands that carried the lunchbox cart. Those hands that worked while the heart failed. I don't want a party, Mom. I don't want anything. I just want you alive. I just want you here with me. Maria ran her hand over her son's face. That gentle touch only a mother has. It's okay, my son. It's okay. I just need you to know one thing. I never regretted it. Not a single day. Every lunchbox I made, every dawn I woke up, every time you pretended you didn't know me, it was worth it. Because you're going to be a doctor, son. You're going to save lives. And that makes it all worth it. That night, Raphael slept beside his mother. Holding her hand. Afraid that if he let go, she would disappear. And for the first time in years, he prayed. He prayed for forgiveness. He prayed for more time. He prayed for a second chance. A month passed. Graduation day arrived. Raphael had used all the money his mother saved for her surgery. Dr. Morgan, upon learning of the situation, arranged for the hospital to perform the operation through public health with priority. Maria survived. She was weak, but alive. And she was there, in the front row of the school auditorium, wearing the prettiest dress she had, watching her son walk onto the stage to receive his diploma. When they called his name, Raphael went up. Took the diploma. But instead of coming down, he took the microphone. Sorry to interrupt the ceremony, but I need to say something. The auditorium fell silent. Emily was there. Friends. Professors. Everyone watching. I don't deserve this diploma. Not the way I acted. For years, I was ashamed of the person who loved me most in this life. He looked directly at his mother. Mom, please stand up. Maria, with tears in her eyes, stood up slowly, still weak from surgery. This woman sold lunchboxes for 5 years to give me a future. This woman woke up at 5 in the morning every day, even sick, so I could be here today. And I pretended I didn't know her. I treated her as if she were invisible. I denied the purest love I ever received. He came down from the stage. Walked to his mother. Knelt in front of her, there, in front of everyone. Forgive me, Mom. Forgive me for everything. You are the reason I'm here. You are my hero. And I promise I will spend the rest of my life trying to be half the person you are. Maria hugged her son. The entire auditorium stood up in applause. Many were crying. At that moment, Raphael understood something that would forever change who he was. There is no greater shame than denying those who love us. There is no greater wealth than having someone who wakes up at 5 in the morning for us. There is no diploma worth more than a mother's heart. Today, 10 years later, Dr. Rafael Santos is a respected surgeon. But not for his technical skills. He is respected because every Monday, he operates for free in public hospitals. Because he treats every patient as if they were his own mother. Because he teaches his students that medicine is not about status, it's about compassion. And every Thursday, without fail, he has lunch with Maria. Lunchbox made by her. Because now, he is no longer ashamed. He is proud. Because the stories that mark our lives most are not those of success and achievements. They are the stories that teach us that love, true love, is in the calloused hands of those who never gave up on us. Pause 4 seconds. Even when we gave up on those who love us. END